coming up. So
did you watch the reveal? The games really didn't impress me. There was like one or two that I thought looked cool and looked fun, but none of them were looked like they were pushing the PS5's big selling points, which is its processing power, the fact that it's the next gen console.
It's classic release games though. Like
I'd expect at least one, maybe two more like AAA games, like they're kind of big games. Yes, Horizon did look sexy as fuck.
I thought the whole
Spider-Man.
game was a bit boring though.
It was very boring.
Spider-Man didn't look all that impressive. It looked no different to the last few Spider-Men. Not that I've played any of them.
Last few Spider-Men. The
games.
The one. So is it Dave, Connor, Dave, Connor, me, Greg?
Me, Sam, Dave, Connor.
Oh. Okay, right. So we're going.
Give me a diagonal.
Well, it matches my screen, so
I understand. We're doing it in like a Murmuring Bosk, past turn.
That's not Murmuring Bosk. That's
Espessura
Murmurante. Yeah. I'll have an island and then past turn.
El
Boschio Murmuro.
Forest, go.
It's definitely how it works.
All right.
God, Greg's committing to this.
Now, is he going to keep the same colour, or is he going to switch it to blue later on?
So, Greg, you have to let us know when you're down to one card in hand.
He does. Every time. Yeah, you're playing Uno.
Okay.
You have to announce Uno.
Which one is that?
Passatonno.
What is Dawn of Hope? I will play.
You may pay something and draw a card.
Pay 2 life. Whenever I gain life, pay 2, draw a card.
Pay 2, draw a card. Cool.
Let's go ahead and play Gaia Sage. And pass turn.
Rampy ramp.
Ramp.
I'll have another island and pass turn.
Ramp and grove.
But I'm doing other things and distracted. Draw a card. Ah, Jesus Christ. This isn't ideal.
What things are you doing, Connor?
Simic Growth Chamber. Returning my forest.
That's not an answer.
Then I need to discard something.
Got the forest?
No, I don't think you understand the problem I'm having.
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to put Trumpeting Na in the bin.
At least this is a target for Otrimi now.
I was about to say, this might be the only time I've ever managed a Otrimi target.
I'm going to pay 2, draw a
Greg,
card.
you're not at 49.
46.
We'll turn the 6 over around then. It's going to be the only time there is a target for Otrimi, and you're never going to cast Otrimi now.
Correct. Thank you for your emotional support.
You're welcome.
This
That's what I'm good at.
Pass turn.
Untap, draw.
Emotional support is what I'm best at.
What did you cast, Greg?
He didn't. He paid 2 to draw a card when he gained life, and he played a tap land.
Oh, right.
I'm going to play a Seaside Citadel or Coastal Citadel, whichever it is. The Tri-land.
Land by the sea. Out of water.
Land by the sea. Then I'm going to play Nature's Law. Search for a forest of some kind. And then I'm going to attack Greg for 1, because it's his birthday, so he gets birthday beats.
All right.
And then pass turn.
Grudge count set.
Grudge count. I put you to 45 life. I think you'll be all right.
The 5's also upside down.
Yeah.
Currently it's 40 S life. Darksteel Ingot. Pass turn.
I can't say much when I got my mouth full of pie.
All right. The Brags.
Also to put my 8 away and find a 7.
Where's my overgrown tomb? There it is.
Did I go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Untap. Draw. Forest.
See, we're all locked in.
Yeah.
Forest. Simic Growth Chamber is going to cast Farseek.
Yeah, buddy.
There's your swamp. Is it a swamp and an island together? Or is it a
I
swamp
don't know.
and an island and a
kind
forest
of,
together?
I kind of want to cast another card this turn, so.
Okay.
I'll just shock it in.
Oh, there haven't put any shocks in here yet.
Oh.
Oh. Never mind then.
There is. Yeah, so I'm going to get Swamp. I was just double checking because there is a couple of ones that are fetchable, but not at tapping as well. Then I will pay 2 for a Arcane Signet and pass the turn.
Hey.
Oh, he's got the mana come in.
I got the mana.
Just got the mana coming slowly.
Alright, go to 47.
No one's really ramping. Closest
No.
we've got is Sam.
Draw a
with
life.
one life
No,
each.
draw a card. Not draw a life.
Draw life. You could.
Draw for turn. Eight cards? Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Play a Phyrexian Reclamation. Pass the
Which
turn.
which one's that?
Lets me pay life, get a creature back from the graveyard to my hand.
Greg's playing a graveyard deck.
Sure.
Who would have thought that?
No, it's just
I'm gonna play
incidental graveyard benefits.
Temple of the False God. I'm gonna pay 2 for an Arcane Signet. I'm gonna tap the Arcane Signet and Murmuring Bosk to play Winding Constrictor. It's gonna trigger Evolve, which is gonna put 2 counters on.
What?
Then
Cheats.
Cheats McGee over here.
Seems like hacks.
Black, blue,
Mega hacks. Mega
green.
hacks.
and 2 for Volrath, the Shape Stealer.
I love that card.
It's a 7/5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature. And for 1 mana, I can turn him into a copy of a target creature with a counter on it, except he's a 7/5 and still has the ability to copy other stuff.
Yeah.
I then will pass the turn.
Sam, how would you feel if I've made a magic card for you?
Concerned.
Is that what you're doing? I did wonder what you were doing.
Oh no, Sam trash. Wow.
Wall of junk.
Can't believe I'm being insulted like this.
At least this one was drawn by El Diablo rather than the devil.
I put a lot of effort into the flavor text as well.
I noticed.
Still, at least I know where I'm attacking.
Yeah. I'm going to play a reliquary tower.
Can't have a grudge count for outside of game actions.
Definitely can.
Believe me, just watch.
That's what grudge counts are for.
I'm going to have a Jhoira
Well, you enjoy that.
and then pass the turn. Was that meant to be a joke,
Fantastic.
Greg?
No, not in this world.
Good.
What does Jhoira say?
She says, 2, remove a non-land card in my hand from the game, put 4 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend.
Okay, understood.
Is the exact wording.
Yeah, perfect.
Manescape Refractor.
Ooh, that's a sexy card.
Actually, I'm gonna do
It taps for 2 mana, by the way. No, wait, you can't because you don't have 5 lands. Oh no, it can copy Simic. Yeah, no, never mind. Carry on.
Are you making stuff up, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to pass the turn.
I was saying he could use Temple of the False God's ability, but then I remembered that he didn't have 5 lands, so it wouldn't work. But then I remembered that he could just have Simic Growth Chamber anyway.
Yes.
I'm just going to draw 1 this turn. Well, this part of this turn anyway.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, I know. I play a Smothering Tithe.
Mm.
And pass the turn.
Okie doke. Untap. What stats is Jhoira?
2/2.
Okay.
She's only little.
Untap. So I'm going to play this land.
Did you draw a card, Sam?
I drew a card, yes.
I gain a counter.
Sorry, let me make it clear. I'm going to pay the 2.
Okay.
I'm going to go to combat. Volrath triggers, and it's going to put a -1/-1 counter on Jhoira.
That's mean.
But I have no other targets. I'm so sorry.
What's the targets? You have 2 creatures in front of you.
Then I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to send 9 at Connor and 5 at Dave.
I'm going to abrupt decay your Winding Constrictor.
Oh no.
Dead
Yes.
snake.
Guess Snake is down.
I will take 5.
How much do I take then?
You'll take 7.
7?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Then I'm going to
Forgive me for
play.
being confused. I thought it was. I didn't realise it was Lee attacking me with a big dumb green.
How do I want to do this? I want to do 3 mana for Reyhan. Last of Christ. Ooh. Reyhan last the Abzan. Is going to make this guy enter with 3. And I'm going to play Strangleroot Geist. Neither of those are triggering Gaia Sage, so I'm all done. Pass the turn.
In a turn,
Uno.
I will suspend something.
Something
Mm-hmm. Mm.
mystical.
I'm going to suspend Ugin.
Which Ugin? There's more than one, Dave.
Oh,
Ugin, the Spirit Dragon.
Is there more than one?
is it?
Oh, there is. Yeah.
Suspend
The 6 mana one now.
4, eh?
And I untap. Upkeep. Goes down to 3. And I draw. And now I'm not paying the mana.
Yay.
Temple of the False Gods.
Dave must be new to this whole taxing system.
I am going to pay 2 to suspend a Deep Sea Kraken. Using Jhoira rather than itself.
Which does.
It is a 6/6 unblockable. Normally it's got 2 and a blue, suspend 9. It has whenever an opponent plays a spell, if it's suspended, remove a time counter from it.
Oh.
So I'm starting at 4 rather than 9. Then I can probably pass the turn.
Whee!
Paint 2.
What is the Kraken?
It's a 6/6 unblockable.
Ah. Suspend stuff gets haste when it comes in.
Yes, it's big and dumb, but not particularly big and dumb compared to what other big and dumb things can exist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Connor's paying for Smothering Tithe.
I'm just trying to work out 1,
Who's working it out? Okay.
5. Yeah, I can pay the 2 for Smothering Hive.
But do you want to?
And I'll
I
pay
could have.
5.
But I don't want to.
Bravorapede.
Mm.
It's Vigilance, Trample, Undying, 5/4.
Vigilance, Trample, Undying.
Oh, pass the turn.
51.
Greg is the problem.
Every new number he brings out is always upside down.
can one be upside down? Come on.
It's the right way up in one of the corners.
I'll pay and draw a card.
It's his
true.
birthday. Leave him
Then
alone.
I'll draw a card.
It's the fact that it's every single time.
So I'm waiting for him to have an Aetherflux Reservoir on the battlefield out of shot.
And then shoot, you got her as payback for last time.
Yeah. Damn straight.
Damn straight, Skippy.
I'll use the counter and play a Drunner's Emissary.
Ooh.
Pass turn.
Okay.
I've got a discard, sorry. Wait up.
Okay. I will pretend I'm not untapping.
Filigree Angel. Go ahead.
Cool. Untapped and drawn, because none of this is upkeep. Cool. What's that do? Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my god, you can watch the UK League Championship of League of Legends live on BBC Sport.
Really?
That's
No,
disgusting.
BBC Esport.
I suppose it makes sense. What else are they going to do?
Yeah, there's nothing else to watch.
There's the Players Tour.
Well, yeah, that's a roundabout one.
I'm surprised they haven't put on like a FIFA tournament or something.
So I'm dying. Awesome. So I'm going to cast Bread for the Hunt.
So you're not paying the 2 for Smothering Tithe?
Oh, I suppose I could. Yeah, let's say that I paid the 2.
What does Bread for the Hunt do?
Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card.
Seems good.
I'm going to go to combat.
Spot you, mate.
This is going to trigger, and I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on
It does target, doesn't it?
target.
So I can respond to it basically after you've chosen.
Yeah, I'm going to target Vorapede, is it called?
Yep.
It's pronounced Jhoira.
I'm not worried about Jhoira. So now I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to attack Dave with all of these.
Is that why you're not bothered about Jhoira?
Yeah.
That's really mean. What's that
So
total?
we've got a 2/1, a 3/3, a 7/5, and a 5/6. So
Does any of them have trample?
10. Not yet, but Volrath could potentially have trample if I wanted to give it.
By copying the Vorapede?
Yes.
Yeah.
5 + 7 is 12, 15, 17 power coming at you currently.
Oh,
Ooh.
in that case, Jhoira will block the Gaia Sage.
Yeah, that's the biggest.
And then before damage, I'll do some suspending.
Uh-huh.
I'll suspend a Shipbreaker Kraken and an Inkwell Leviathan.
A shitbreaker Kraken, did you say?
Shipbreaker Kraken.
Ah.
It is a 6/6 monstrosity for 6 and double blue. When it becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their control of the next untap step. Do not untap for as long as I control Shipbreaker Kraken.
Okay.
Inkwell Leviathan is a 7/11 Ironwalk Trample Shroud.
Sure.
And then we go to damage.
Yeah, you can take 12.
Jhoira dies, I take 12.
And I'm going to draw 2 cards.
These are both on 4. Hopefully I want to run out of dice.
So then I can play an island for the turn and pay 4 for my other commander. Hooray!
Cool. Crick's whilst it's on the stack, Deep Sea Kraken tries to resolve.
Yeah, I've got no responses.
No response.
No response. I'm tapped out.
Cool.
Cool. You get your dumb guy, I get my dumb guy. Everyone's happy.
I'm not.
Not when I'm on 23 life, I'm not very happy.
Pass the turn.
Goes down to 2.
Should have played this deck.
3.
You should have
Sulfuric
played
vortex. That sounds like fun.
Annoyingly, my Gypsy Cracker might have to stay back on defense at the moment.
Hope so.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass the turn.
Hey.
Untap, upkeep,
pay 2?
draw.
No, I did not pay 2.
Jesus Christ.
Just enabling Greg,
Yes.
giving the birthday boy more candles.
Yeah, I'm being nice. It's his birthday.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Whilst all this is going on, you're for some reason targeting me with all the combat damage.
It's his birthday. I'm not allowed to attack him.
Yeah, you are.
I
You already
attacked
have attacked him.
I gave him birthday beats, and that was it.
Yeah, being
That's more than. It's 1 birthday beat per point of age.
Dave, just because it's
Point
your turn
of
to get
age.
attacked.
Right, year of age. You know what I mean?
I'm not paying the 2, Greg.
Hey, here we go.
Ugh.
I'm going to tap this for green, green, black, and then play a Demir Aqueduct bouncing this.
Green, green, black, floating.
Yes. And the
Then I'll
Varapede
add
is
this
a 4/3, isn't it?
Currently.
for green, blue, green, blue. I'm going to cast Otrimi onto
Mhm.
Vorapede.
Vorapede.
On top, yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm going to mutate Gem Razor underneath.
Oh.
Whenever this creature mutates, destroy Smothering Tithe.
Every time. I mean, I've got to keep getting it back a lot.
Shouldn't you have done it the other way round so you got another destroy?
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I totally did do it the other way around, Sam. Your
Okay.
enchantment's in the graveyard.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's a 5/5 Otrimi with a Gem Razor and a Varapede underneath.
So it's
So
Vigilance,
Within?
Trample, Reach, and Undying, and Trample, and Trample.
It's got trample 3 times.
So I know you position them underneath or on top, but technically they're within. They're inside each other.
They're consumed.
It's some
Yeah,
amalgamation.
Nom, nom, nom.
Does order matter? Or
Might say
which
it's
order they
mutated.
are, unless they're on
The
top?
one on top is the stats. The rest of them just give abilities.
Yeah, it's irrelevant, but technically it's underneath, but not that it makes any difference.
Yeah.
I don't think the order matters at any point.
No.
So Dave,
Not-
what's
not
your
yet,
guy?
no.
6/6.
Yeah.
Sam, you've got a
2/2. Oh, no. Sorry, a 3/3.
whoa.
Um,
3/3
Forever,
3/3
cast a
flyer.
Second card.
I'm just
3/3
going to pass
flyer.
turn. This is too spicy for my likes.
Yeah.
Mm, fair
Rich
enough.
for your tastes.
All right. 54.
Too spicy for my sausage.
I think it's too spicy for that sausage.
Deary me.
I'm declining the chance to draw cards at the moment.
Okay. That's worrying.
Yeah.
What's the number on Ujin,
Usually
Dave?
2.
2.
2 on Ugin.
Mm.
It's okay then.
I was confused what he was referring to. The only J sounding name I know about is there's any actually. What's your dragon speaker called? Ishai?
Ishai, Ojutai, Dragon Speaker.
He's a Jotai in it. Is what I thought so. That's what I thought you were referring to. I wasn't really listening, basically.
Good job.
Right. Drana is attacking someone. Does your
Mhm.
mystical beast thing with lots of layers, Connor, have flying?
It has Reach.
Oh, well then, not you,
Doesn't-
obviously. Not that I was thinking of attacking you to begin with. Dave, your big turtle beast thing? The
My Kraken definitely has reach and flying and everything.
Yeah, definitely not, you mean.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, Dave. Just a careful pat down for 2.
Making 2. What other effects are on it?
Nothing. It's one of the things gaining me life all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. But the other effect it will have is post-combat, I'm going to waste a lot of mana and mostly evict all the creatures on the battlefield.
That makes sense.
My Deep Sea Kraken didn't even do anything. That's really rude.
It's so sad.
It's exile, isn't it?
Exiled. Yeah. And then I pass the turn.
I hope Greg's got an answer for Ugin.
Me too.
You must have with that. After playing that, I'd hope so.
You'd be surprised.
That's a fair point.
And draw. Do I just play Reyhan for 5 mana? I guess. No, I'm going to play Ishai for 5 mana. 3, 4.
Are they only 3 normally?
5. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 6. That one. You're right. My bad.
Cheese McGee over there.
Yeah, that's me.
Hell.
Didn't think anyone would notice. Nearly got away with it.
All of those pesky kids.
So what we got? We got a bunch of shit that's going to get horrible in a second.
Nothing's that well. Ugin's pretty ridiculous.
Ugin and the 2
Ugin's not that bad.
infinite power and toughness Kraken Leviathan type things you got in the way as well.
Well, the one of them is a 7-11 shroud as well with Island Walk, and there's at least 2 islands.
No, that's completely fine, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm on 21.
Yeah, but Greg just stopped any chance of any of us killing you. So I will just pass the turn.
Oh, end of turn.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
End of turn opportunity.
Ugh.
Targeting me.
That's a nice spell.
Oh. I'm going to redirect? No.
No, you're not. I will draw 4.
I'm going to counter it unless you target me.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. That's why I was very glad the Smothering Tithe was gone. I didn't have to. I didn't want to give him 3 treasures.
Why not? You got 4 cards out of it or whatever.
I was just slapped a Triome down out of nowhere.
I'm going to pay 2 for Jhoira's Time Bug.
What does
It is a
that do?
1/2 artifact. It has tap 2 target permanent you control or suspended card you own. If that permanent or card has a time counter on it, I may remove a time counter or put a time counter on.
Does it have haste?
No, sadly not.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put a counter on this.
Connor's adding 2 Triomes to Golos.
Oh, scary.
If he can find the room for it. Did I go?
Yeah, I have to pass the turn, I'm afraid. Yeah, it's my turn.
Draw. Where did I leave my hand?
On the end of your arms, probably.
Yes. Jokes by Dave. Forest.
That's why I'm here.
You need a soundboard.
Forest. Into solving.
Oh, broken.
This stage of the game, maybe not.
The Aqueduct and my swamp for a propaganda.
Oh. Yeah. Do.
I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
You're not going to have a right propaganda.
No, and I'm going to, just pass the turn.
I go to 56. Jesus.
Oh.
Feels like Indartha Triome is a strict upgrade for Sandstep Citadel, so that should probably be the swap.
I'm
not drawing any mana, guys. I'm gonna
I was going to say, you've been struggling.
a pack rat.
You are, however, on infinite life.
You're going to discard a card that you could cast.
Yes.
Duly noted.
Guess get it back cheaper because you can get it back with the Phyrexian.
No, he's just leaving up some sort of spell. I'm going to putrefy your stupid time bug.
That's just rude.
As an artifact or as a creature?
As a both. It can't be regenerated. I'm sorry.
Which one are you putrefying it, yeah?
Yeah.
Do I respond?
Now, note that the longer you take to pretend you have a counter spell, like you're just wasting everyone's time.
It's whether I want to do it or not. It's not whether I have a counter spell. Now you can have it.
Yay! And I'm going to untap and draw. So Dave gets his Ugin in a moment. So I don't want to cast any of these spells. So I'm going to play this land, pay the 1 for it. And then swing Ishai at Greg for 4.
Man.
And I'm just going to go ahead and mark 4 damage.
Add up the grudge count.
Oh, I could use these for grudge counters as well.
There isn't one big enough, is there?
Well, once you get to 40, you sort of have to use a second one.
It needs to be both, both the numerical size and physical size needs to be huge as well because it's grudge, surely.
Oh, don't worry.
I'm
My
pretty
physical
sure.
size is already huge.
If
Cool.
your grudge count gets so high and your opponent's not dead, then it's not working.
Pass the turn.
Cool.
What's up?
This goes down to 1.
Just you guys.
Ugin tries to resolve,
Dromar's Charm.
Hey.
which is
Counter target spell.
cool. In response, Wild Ricochet.
Yeah.
It targets itself and the
Yeah.
copy targets itself.
Yeah. Or what?
Counterspell your wild ricochet.
Alright.
Cool.
Or
Ugin's
the
coming.
original Ugin or whatever.
Black in my mana pool. Because I had to trap a double land.
The
And I
team remembers.
The team remembers Ugin's coming down in a few turns. It holds on to their counterspells.
Wait, how many spells got cast there? 4?
Yeah.
3. 4 spells. Sorry, Ugin as well, yes.
Ugin, yeah.
Shivan Dragon. Shivan Grief, rather.
Yeah, you got your
Team remembers.
storm count ready to go, Sam.
Yes. Here, it's at 4.
Good.
I will pass turn.
Doesn't go any higher.
Broken him, lads. He's passing the turn.
It's what I do in every,
Accomplished.
So defeated as well.
what I do in every deck.
The problem, this is the problem with Jhoira, because you go, I'm going to put something Busto down in 3 turns, and everyone goes, oh, okay, I've got plenty of time to plan for this.
Let me set my alarm for that.
Yeah.
Wake me up in 3 to 4 turns now. Count it.
Wake me up.
Yes. That's why I need things like the time bug out.
Yeah,
or
you
clock
need
spinning in
to.
hand.
Yeah, you need to get it further ahead than people are expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Like Fury Charm and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yes. Which normally does. I just didn't see any of them in time.
Yes, yeah. You can't have it every single time. Well, because there's not that many things that do it, right?
Are you going to untap, by the way?
Is it my go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably be sat at the table then, shouldn't I?
I don't know why everyone
God.
was so scared of Ugin. I was just going to -4 it.
Yeah.
Is Oloro on the battlefield?
No,
Just battlefield
No.
adjacent.
no,
he
just
just-
getting ready.
He leaves it there to then.
I'm going to hard
Distract everyone
cast
so we can sneak
Deadly
it in.
Rollick on Sam's commander at the end of your turn.
Exile target creature. Okay, so it goes up to 8. And then
Then
goes
vanishes.
back to the command zone.
You're not going to put it into exile?
Once the rules update, I will do, and then it will move to the command zone.
I thought they've already updated. Everyone else is playing it.
No, it
Well, they have. Yeah, I
lines,
thought-
it
Oh, is there
lines
a-
up with the core release because they change all the rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they change the rules when products come out,
Oh, okay.
typically.
I just assumed they do. It had started.
No.
Just easier. It's not as if it's a major change to anything, really. And there's no tournaments for it to affect.
I'm going to put down an opulent palace.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 8 for Otrimi. And pass the turn.
Go to 54. I'll put it upside down just for Dave.
I swear you're doing it on purpose anyway. This is every time.
Then I'll draw a card for turn. For God's sakes, guys, what's going on?
How many lands did you put in the deck?
Not many, about 5. I'll play a Vizcopa Guildmage.
Remind me again what he does.
Nothing. He's got 2 activated abilities though, so
It doesn't matter now, yeah.
He's a 2/2. He can give lifelink, or he can give the ability that whenever you gain life, each opponent loses that much life.
So he's half an infinite combo.
Yes.
Hmm.
But he's actually better than the whichever version it is of this. That's the enchantment because it's every opponent.
Oh, well noted.
Yeah, but it's an infinite combo loop, so
Yeah.
it's largely irrelevant.
Go ahead.
But it's also easy.
Untap. And draw. Let me. 5. That's number 5, so I can't do any of that in any meaningful way. So we'll play an Abzan Battle Priest and my other commander. Yeet.
Yeet. What are you eating?
Yeet. I've yeeted those guys. Yeah, let's tap like that.
What does your other guy do?
So this guy gives my creatures with a +1/+1 counter on them lifelink.
That's lifelink, cool.
And I will pass turn.
And he costs, was it 1 white?
White, yeah, white and tap, but you can only do it as a sorcery.
Yeah, I got, what's the ability called? I can't remember now.
Outlast. It's
Outlast.
terrible.
Oh, it's ridiculously bad.
Slow.
I've passed the turn though.
Yes, it's me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Upkeep. These 2 try and resolve. I will put Shipbreaker on the stack first, not that it matters.
Shipbreaker. More like shitbreaker.
Any responses?
No.
Hooray.
You're gonna wreck some ships.
Sam, any responses?
No,
Very
my
cousin.
one mana.
You didn't
I
spell-
got 0 cards in hand, just for clarity.
Cool. And I'll draw.
I have 2, but neither of them are a mystical dispute. And that wouldn't work anyway because you've got 3 mana. So
I am going to go to combat and swing at Sam for 7.
okay. 7 unblockable shroud.
He is indeed.
Then I will take 7.
Cool. He's slightly
Oh,
more
Poor
reasonable.
Sam.
Slightly more reasonable. Seems the amount of
Yeah.
you've hit me.
yeah, that's right. Greg's on 54.
It's normal.
Sam, you also didn't attack Greg when he had the highest life total and chose to
I
attack Dave
attacked
instead.
Greg with my commander, which you then removed. Because there's no point trying to kill Greg through through normal damage, in my case.
Not with that attitude.
Correct. Like, I would have hit Greg for another about 10 commander damage the next turn.
Dave, have you passed?
No, I'm trying to work out whether I'll do this. I think I will. I will clever impersonator, copying propaganda.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then I'll pass turn.
Draw. I know what I can do. Greg, I'm going to attack you with Otrimi.
Uh-huh.
It's a 6/6 with trample.
I'll take 6.
6.
Get
And
back.
then trigger. Get back trumpeting Gnar, the card that everybody wants. Mutate. It makes a 3/3 beast.
Someone's trying to go wide.
Oh, I'm getting a little hot and bothered.
You can mutate. You have to pay 5 mana for it to mutate it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a tad expensive.
But you could mutate something cheap onto it.
Yeah, I think it is a mutate onto this rather than a.
Yeah, because it's 3 to play, isn't it?
Yeah.
The free for free that produces freeze for free.
Free freeze.
Sam did a funny.
Good job, Sam.
Yay.
I am going to mutate it though for 5.
No, you really shouldn't.
Why?
Because you're just making a free. You're better off making the trumpeting Gnar as a free mana free. Right?
Yeah. Stupid deck.
You made
Play
it.
a trumpeting Gnar.
Kind of. Technically, Wizards made it, right?
It's true. Kind of made the deck. Wizards made the card.
Bastard.
Alright.
Craig has a good turn.
We'll see.
Craig's having to change both his cards this time.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
This is so damn annoying. Yeah, I just draw 1. Ooh. Temple of the False God.
And then Exquisite Blood, or whichever one.
Yeah. Whichever one wins in the game.
That would be good.
Yeah, that's the thing with this though, because he's got to pay the Vizcopa Guildmage ability the same time he puts down the enchantment, rather than being able to sort of leave an enchantment there doing its thing.
Anyone could have me at that stage.
Yeah, because there's no free outlets to do to start any off, is there? At the moment.
No.
Attacking would start it off, but
I'll play a Living Lore,
Yeah,
exiling Merciless Eviction.
so it's a 6/6.
6/6.
Seems like an odd card to have in that deck.
You think? Which one?
Living Law, I'm not sure what it brings to the deck. Not that I can remember its abilities that well.
Instants and sorceries.
Cast big instants and sorceries for free, kind of.
Yeah, maybe.
What does it do other than become a 6/6?
When it deals combat damage, you cast the spell for free.
Okay, I didn't realise it was for free.
Well, you sacrifice the creature.
Yeah,
Good.
that's still free.
Yeah.
I forgot about that bit.
Do you know what? I think that's possibly all for now.
Okay, Greg. I'll untap. And I'll draw for the turn. Wowzers.
Wowzers.
I'm going to play Jiang Yangu Wildcrafter.
He puts +1/+1 counters on things, doesn't he?
Yes.
Sam likes +1/+1 counters.
And there's some kind of benefit with them as well.
One day I will win a 4-player game with this deck. Yeah, each creature you control
Not
with
today.
a +1/+1 counter on it has add 1 mana of your color, of any color by tapping it.
It turns everything into Birds of Paradises.
Kind of, yeah. Put a counter on.
Except they don't fly, Dave. And their type's not bird.
You know what I meant.
And their power and toughness is different.
That's nothing like a Bird of Paradise.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
It's completely different. The artwork's different too.
Doesn't sound much like it's a bird of paradise at all, actually. I'm going to go to combat. Greg's got a 6/6. Connor has a 3/3. And Dave's got propaganda.
And a 6/6.
Oh, Connor's
got propaganda as well.
And a 6/6. Well, that makes my 3/3 and my 4/3 look kind of crap, doesn't it?
You got to pay the 2.
I mean, I'm not going to attack anyone with any of that. So I'm going to play a forest and pay 8 to cast Ishai.
That one's got flying.
It does have flying.
That's rude.
It's almost like a Birds of Paradise, except it doesn't tap for mana and it isn't a 0/1. And it has a different ability on it.
Exactly.
And it didn't cost 3 mana. Pass a turn.
Dave's got a lot of land, or a lot of mana anyway.
I do, and I'm about to use a good chunk of it.
Ooh, there's a threat.
That does sound like a threat, doesn't it?
4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play Disaster Radius.
What does that do?
As additional cost to cast it, I have to reveal a creature card. I'm going to reveal Scourge of Courages.
Sure.
It deals X damage to each creature your opponents control. X is the reveal card's converted mana cost.
But that's more than
The converted mana cost was 8. So it does 8 damage to every creature I don't control.
That's really going to hamper my creatures that I've got out.
Yes.
You're just checking you understood, like the
ramifications
of me playing a fucking creature deck in EDH.
I'm going to flash mutate my Pouncing Shore Shark onto Trumpeting Gnar.
Cool.
Bouncing Otrimi. Oh, target creature an opponent controls.
Yeah.
Dave, your ship breaker can go back to your hand.
Cool.
And I get to make a beast.
Wouldn't that have killed the ship breaker? Oh no, because it only affects other people's creatures.
Yep.
All right. My 2 are dead.
Cool. It resolves. Everyone takes 8. Every creature takes 8. That is not mine.
Just creatures, right?
Yes.
Not planeswalkers either.
Sadly not. Then I'm going to swing for 7 at Greg.
Oh man.
Unblockable.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Well, it's not unblockable if Greg could destroy his own islands.
So currently it is unblockable.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that 5, Greg. It's coming back in a second.
Yeah. Unless Connor can do some damage as well.
That deck.
After just board wiped, probably not.
10 mana. I'm going to put Otrimi down again.
Hey, it's 6/6 travel for 10. That's almost as good as my upcoming free for 7.
Pass the turn.
You pass in turn. I will get the using Phyrexian Reclamation. I'll get the Living Law back to hand.
I love that he's still using the Unos cards. You keep doing you, Greg. You keep doing you.
To be fair, it works.
Oh.
Then I get
Yeah, by some definition of the word.
2.
Yeah.
I'll draw an extra card with Dawn of Hope.
Makes sense.
I'll draw a card for turn.
Wish I had Smothering Tithe.
I'll get it back, don't worry.
Wish I had it, not you. I would have wished that you had it.
I don't wish that.
Because it's his birthday, Dave.
And I'm still an arsehole.
His birthday or Smothering Tithe if he
It hasn't
wants
affected
to.
Dave at all.
Ooh, dear.
Play Soul Warden.
Hey,
Gain a life.
It's more life gain.
Oh, any other. Wait up.
Yeah.
I'll put the other one into play. Jace Bryn's Prodigy.
Mine to Disaster Radius again.
You might need to.
Jace is a 0-2, isn't he?
He is a 0-2.
Cool.
Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Keep that one undone. Pass in turn.
Cool, I'll untap.
I've got a
Draw.
Yep.
Play this land for the turn and then pay 10 mana for a 1/1.
Are you feeling bitter about this situation?
No, I'm just remembering why this deck never, ever, ever has a chance of winning.
I guess I'll gain another life then.
Yes. It's so reliant on creatures, and I can get approximately 2 or 3 onto the table before a board wipe happens.
Do you not want to tap the Temple of the False Gods rather than some of your coloured lands?
Nope.
To at least
Because
pretend
Why
like
aren't you
you've got something.
playing things that protect your creatures?
I am. I just don't draw them. There's like 5 in the deck.
That'd be wise.
Yeah.
Fine. You done?
Well,
I'm assuming.
Yep, I'm passing the turn.
Cool.
I can't even pretend that I've got anything good in hand because I've had this card in my hand since the opener.
Finally, another red source. That doesn't hurt me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will play the Scourge of Carriages.
What does it do?
It is a flying 6/6. It has 1 and a red, deal 2 damage to each creature without flying. Not a tap. Or it has 5 and a red, deal 6 damage to each other creature with flying.
What? So it's 1 and a red and 5 and a red.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
One
basically,
hurts non-flyers, one hurts flyers.
a lot
I
of
understand that
creatures.
part. Okay.
I gained 2. Oh, game 1,
Yes.
not 2.
Having a good time, Sam?
Yeah, no, it just it's good fun. This
Does your creature fly, Sam?
it does. Doesn't change.
Bring it, Greg, for 7. Island Walk.
All right, grudge count. It's quickly going up.
You think this is going to beat your grudge count? I'll wait till he pays 2 mana and wipes your board.
I know that.
A2, deal 2 damage to each creature without flying.
You bastard.
Yes, I am. Fast
Grudge
turn.
count at infinite.
You didn't even have to do it then. You could have waited and done it when it matters more.
Like in a turn when Connor goes to his end step.
I get the feeling Connor's not going to play many 2/2s or X2s.
You never know.
He might, but I don't think it does that deck.
Swamp.
Can you play an island already so I can actually swing at you unblockable as well?
Or you could fuck off.
I keep waiting for you to play one. You don't seem to want to. I don't know why.
There aren't any hints.
Sam,
Yes.
I'm going to attack you with Otrimi.
Okay, come on in. What, 6 damage?
6 damage.
27.
6 commander damage.
Oh, I'm Dave. It's not fair that I'm on 20-something
Just
life.
return target creature card you take from your graveyard to your hand. I'll get the more interesting one with Flash. I will pass the turn.
39.
Remember that time Greg got hit for like 40 damage?
Oh no, don't really.
We finally got him below 40. Well, sorry. I finally got him below 40.
Yeah, I would have done, but you kept blowing up my creatures.
Not once. I have once blown up your creatures.
Well,
Sounds like one more time than Sam would have liked.
Yes.
Blatant thievery.
oh, good.
That's not good.
Connor, I'm going to take your propaganda.
What does it say?
Propaganda.
No, what does your card say?
Blatant thievery. Gain control of target permanent for each player that play.
Oh, well, if I can't have it, then no one can have it.
You're going to blow it up.
Back to nature, destroy all enchantments.
Okay. As a
I lose my propaganda.
All right. Well, that's
Good old
fine.
back to nature.
Dave, I was going to take your rock. Sam,
My Dog to Lingot.
your rock of courages.
Oh, Scourge of Carriages.
Scourge. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than a rock.
Yeah.
And
you go.
Sam, I'll take your commander.
Oh, great. Lucky me.
Doesn't that make it bigger?
I already upticked it.
That's good.
And for mine?
He already targeted yours.
I know what I could do as well.
I'll need a way to get red mana, though, won't I, Dave?
Yep.
I'm going to also mutate Pouncing Shore Shark underneath Otrimi.
How did you get back to your hand?
When he hit me
with Otrimi's ability.
Oh, sorry. Yes, of course. My apologies.
I'm going to put Sam's commander in his hand.
Hey.
Oh.
So all I end up with is a bloody rock. That's okay. A scourge.
Giant dragon that was like
keeping
the board oppressed, but
still, that's fine.
Clearly, someone doesn't like his birthday presents.
That's fine. Everything's fine. Burning. All right, go ahead. Samwise.
On tap. Draw for the turn.
Play your 17 mana commander.
Yeah, I'm going to pay 4 mana for my commander.
Yep.
Hey guys, I heard you like oppression, so we got you some oppression.
Let's go with your oppression.
Yeah. Do I just do that? Yeah, let's play a Gave.
Seems pretty good.
So that's 5. That was the 4 to play the commander. Gave comes in with 5 counters on it. I will end my turn with that. Oh. I don't know why I'm reaching for my tokens box. Like, I went untap with Gave.
Don't know what you mean. I'm going to swing at Greg for 7. Island Walk.
All right. 32. Connor's got more life than me.
Oh, Greg can't activate the Scourge.
Nope.
No, but neither can Dave.
That's true. But it means I have to be less worried about.
I'll play my Shipbreaker Kraken again.
You don't have haste.
It does not have haste, but I will pass the tap.
Untap.
You are 100% correct.
I'm struggling to keep up.
Wow, that's a good card.
Let's do this.
4. How big's everyone's, guys?
6/6.
2/2 5/5.
7/11 6/6.
Oh.
7/11.
Jeez.
Yeah, the Leviathan is pretty chunky.
Jesus. I'm going to play a forest.
I'll take damage then, I guess.
Pass the turn.
Really?
Yeah, pass the turn.
Wow.
What is it? Scourge of something?
Ridges.
Ridges.
KHER for the word cur, in case you were unsure.
Ridges.
Scourge.
Oh, Scourge was tapped, wasn't it? I could have hit Greg.
No, it was untapped. He just cast it.
Yeah, it's just as big as my guy, though, so...
Yes.
I'll play a Living Law with Blatant Thievery underneath.
Oh, good.
So that's never allowed to attack.
Just try and stop me.
Okay.
And I'll play Underworld Connections on my swamp. Passing turn.
End step.
Oh.
That was loud.
Remove a counter, make a sapling.
Okay.
Oh, Greg
Burn
played 2
saplings.
spells. Remove a counter.
Greg pays 1 in a red and does 2 damage to each creature.
I gotta find my red. I do have red mana in the deck.
That 3 times. And Greg casts 2 spells, Connor casts none, and you cast 1, so that is correct. Cool, I'll untap. Yeah.
Has a lot of untapped mana.
And draw.
And I think one card in hand.
One card plus the card I've just drawn. I'll play a land for the turn.
Excellent.
And I'm going to consult with the board state.
Have you seen the estimates of how big the PS5 is going to be based on the USB drive and disk drive?
No.
Pretty hench, yeah. The disk drive is what convinced me that it's going to be fucking huge.
Right.
So I'll send it in the chat. There's a comparison side by side.
Right. I'm going to go to... Oh, no. I'm going to minus Jiang Yangu to put a counter on Ishai.
Okay.
Yeah, the CD drive slot did look pretty small.
Then I'm going to pay 2 mana for a Song of Freyalise, which is a saga that for
Doesn't
1
that
and
make
2,
all your creatures birds of paradise?
it taps them all. It makes them all able to tap for mana. Yes. So my 1/1 saplings that aren't birds become birds of paradise. And when it gets to 3, I put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control. They gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible until end of turn. But I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack Greg with Ishai, Ojutai, Dragon Speaker. It's currently a 5/5.
Yeah, I'll take 5.
You'll declare no blocks.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap a sapling for mana. Use that mana to sacrifice it to put a counter on target creature. And I'm going to repeat that twice more. Then I think just for good measure, I'm going to do it again and gave, paying the extra one because I can't tap that one for mana.
Couldn't you have just tapped your Temple of the False God, Sam, instead of your colour?
Sure. I'm not worried about that, though. I've got no cards in hand. So Ishai, Ojutai, Dragon Speaker is ready for your life total.
So that's a 9?
It's a 9.
Yeah. Down to
Cool.
25.
Up
Do you
to
want to take
13 commander damage.
Come on, the damn. I thought you had. Just checking. And yeah, exactly what I thought. That is about the size of what I thought the PS5 was going to be. It's fucking massive. But it's not that much bigger than the PS3. Although the PS3 was pretty big.
So now I'm going to cast my other commander for 7 mana. My 7 mana free is back, baby.
Oh.
All right.
That ends my turn.
Cool.
Dave. Wow.
I'm going to swing at Greg for 7 Island Walk.
God.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It's the fact he keeps going up. I need to try and keep him down as much as I can.
Yeah, by hitting for 7 every turn.
That is
Yes.
nice. I too will enjoy Island Walker, Dave.
Draw. Oh, good. Another land.
Yeah, I keep drawing lands at the moment.
Although it does have Shroud, doesn't it? Inky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a chonker.
You're a chunker.
Like compared to the PS4.
Oh, yeah,
Extra,
it's
30% longer? That's obscene.
an extra few inches on it.
That's what she...
Pass the turn, I guess.
Are you all just untapping and then passing the turn?
No.
Untap, play the land I drew, and pass the turn for the last
I,
few turns. Yes.
I swung for 7.
I'm going to draw an extra card.
Feels like I need less land in here.
I need more.
How many lands do I got? 36 lands. Although I've got
19.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What do you got at in front of you, Dave? Just a.
I have a 6/6 Shipbreaker Kraken.
Yeah. Draw for turn.
Probably having 8 land spells, 8 ramp spells, I might not need 36 lands.
Possibly not.
A couple of the creatures I've got get land as well, actually. So 9. Yeah, I might take another land out.
Dave, I'm going to attack you with a living lore.
You're going to combat, you mean?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should do this one. Tap 8. I'm going to monstrosity my Shipbreaker Kraken. When he monstrosizes, he taps down the 4 target creatures. I'm going to tap down the Law thingy, the Scourge of Courages, and both of Sam's commanders. They don't untap so long as I control Shipbreaker Kraken.
Strange. Thought you wanted me to take Greg out of the game, but okay.
What, did you just monstrosize him?
I'll play Alhammeret's Archive.
Nice.
Remember what that does now?
It doubles life gain and doubles card draw. Oh,
That's the one.
yeah, essentially.
Ooh,
So it's half a Connor card, half a me card,
great.
which just makes it a Greg card at the moment.
Colin likes drawing cards too.
You mean lands?
Colin likes drawing lands.
Yeah, I think I need some cards, so I'm going to tap that, lose a life,
Ah,
draw 2.
Draw 2. It's not too shabby.
Play an Arcane Sanctum. Pass turn.
I'm going to tap this Arcane Signet to make a mana, reduce the Reyhan by 1, and make a Sapperling. And then I'm going to do it again, tapping Gave for mana. Yep. Removing another counter from Reyhan to make another Sapperling. Nothing else is going to let me make mana, so then I untap.
You run out.
Yeah, I tapped it all.
Did all of the things.
Your 2 commanders don't untap, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, but they do go up in. That one goes up in numbers because Greg played our Hammeret's Archive.
Yes.
Did he play another spell? No.
No, it was just that.
Cool. Draw for the turn. Nope. Yep. Draw for the turn, and then that's not a card. That goes up to 2, so all my stuff gets bigger and better. What does this guy do?
No, it doesn't. It still just has some mana.
Yeah. It's fine.
It doesn't get any bigger.
Don't worry about it. They're bigger and better in every way.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to play this card that I've just drawn, which is Plaxcaster Frogling.
Oh, what a card. I loved Graft as a mechanic. It wasn't very good, but I loved it.
It leaves something to be desired.
But it's the kind of power level that I like.
It can pay 2 to give target creature with a +1/+1 counter on its Shroud.
Yeah.
Which would have been literally useful right before this.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it
Would
would.
have been able to kill Greg. But happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to minus Jiang Yangu, which is going to kill him, to put another counter on Gave, up to 2.
There's only one creature. I thought it was each creature for some reason.
Nope, it's not actually good. Pass the turn. No cards in hand, no cards for my command zone. 2/2 is not doing any attacking. Oh, that's not true. I can attack Greg with Gay for 2.
But you didn't.
I did. See, it's tapped and it's attacking. because it's moving back and forth like this.
It's in the red zone. I'm going to carry on with my turn whilst you're giving out the damage.
Pretending I dealt damage that turn. There we go.
But you could have attacked Dave with Gave.
I could not really because he had
I had a
7-11
10-10
back or whatever he's got.
I had a 10-10 unblocked, untapped. Unblocked?
Unblocked.
It might be unblocked.
Maybe.
Might well be.
I am going to go to combat. I'm going to swing for 7 at Sam and 10 at Connor.
Whoa! Take 10.
I can totally block that, right?
No.
I'm at 20.
Then I'm going to pay 5 for Azami, Lady of Scrolls.
That doesn't seem like a board wipe.
No.
What does Azami, Lady of Scrolls do?
0-2, tap an untap wizard I control, draw a card.
Okay.
And I'm going to tap 5 for Jhoira.
I remember Jhoira.
She's back.
And I'm going to pass 10.
Cards in hand?
2.
And it will be 4 after. Okay.
Draw.
Yes.
Well, seems like as good a time as any. I'm going to imprison in the moon, Jhoira.
Yay.
In response, I will tap her and draw a card.
Yay.
And then she will go to the command zone.
To the moon, actually.
She won't.
Oh no, sorry, she's in the moon, isn't it?
She's a land now.
Which is
Tapped
tapped.
land. Put her in with your mana base, where she belongs.
She's just above it.
I'm going to attack Dave for 6.
I will take 6 commander damage.
I'll get my trumpeting Gnar back. Just what I wanted.
It's gnarly.
Gnarly, yeah.
Guess I will cast trumpeting Gnar and pass the turn.
Uno.
You're on Uno, are you?
I've got no cards in hand. I've had.
Okay. That's one thing you don't get when you're playing this, right? It's hard to keep imagining what people have in their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
God, Greg's getting 4 life every turn.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
At least 4. Sam.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've got red mana.
Oh no.
Undiscovered Paradise.
What the fuck is that?
Old.
It's old. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. At the beginning of your next untap phase, return Undiscovered Paradise to its owner's hand.
God, so bad.
So old and
It isn't how it is.
2 of our favorite things. Does Gabe fly? But
Gave does not fly.
But you've got a stack ton of mana, and you.
I've got a ton of mana. These guys can tap for mana. I've got loads of counters here as well. Yeah. Connor played a trumpeting Gnar, right? That's up to 12. And an Imprison in the Moon, 13. God.
You should probably attack Sam. Seems like he's threatening.
I resent the implication.
Angelic Accord.
What's that do?
It every time in an end step, if I gain 4 or more life this turn, I get to put an angel token with flying into the battlefield.
Okay.
Okay.
And you've already met that condition.
For this turn, yeah.
Cool.
It is every upkeep. Every end step, sorry. So he checks ours as well, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know.
So you have exactly 1 red source, right, Greg?
I've got 1 red source, yes.
Okay, cool.
So looks like I'm going back to targeting Greg.
So I might use it sparingly.
Yes, you might need to.
Oh, at the moment I've got 1 red source, put it that way.
Uh-huh.
I need to start running more land destruction.
Gotcha.
Oh, trumpeting Gnar. Why did they give you alternate art? I feel obligated to play.
I'll go to my end step and get an angel.
Cool. After that resolves, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to remove a counter from Ishai to make a sapling. And then using the other mana, I'm going to sacrifice it to put a counter on Gave.
Wait up.
Uh-huh.
How many counters are on Gave at this time?
Gave is currently a 2/2. He has 2 counters on him, and I'm targeting with put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, thanks.
My Jhoira that's trapped in the moon is a waste, isn't it?
It's
It is a colorless land that taps to add a colorless mana.
So it's a waste.
Pretty much.
No, it's not a basic land.
It doesn't have the name or type, but it is a waste. In effect.
I'm going to pay 1 mana, remove a counter from Ishai to make a sapling. I'm going to graft onto that sapling. I'm then going to pay 1 mana, remove a counter from Ishai to make a fucking 4th sapling.
Language, Sam.
I'm running out of cards to indicate cards. I'm going to graft onto that one.
How many saplings do you have?
4.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are +1/+1 counters on. Then I need to...
which means they can gain Shroud.
And how many counters is Freyalise's thingamajig on?
That's on 2. It's going to go to 3 when I take my main phase. I'm going to pay 1, sack one of these saplings to put a counter on the one that doesn't have it on. Then I'm going to pay 1, reduce the counter here to make a sapling. Pay 1, reduce the counter here to make another one, and then pay 1, sack that one to put a counter on this one. And then I'm going to go to untap.
So what's the current board state? Is 3
So I have
saplings
4
with ones?
4 +1/+1 countered saplings.
4.
I've got a 1/1 Plaxcaster Frogling. I've got my 2 commanders that won't untap. And my Gave Guru of Spores. And
Still got 2 mana.
Song of Freyalise about to take it up. I've got 2 mana, and this sapling can tap for mana at the moment as well.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Alright. Go for your turn.
Cool. Oh, they stay tapped. Untap, draw. This ticks up to 3. When it does, it says put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible until end of turn.
So
Mm-hmm.
go for it.
Cool, thank you. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
You have a way to flicker some of Freyalise?
No, it's gone.
Okay.
Right. I think I've just checked the time and it's combat time. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 18. How much are you on there, Dave?
15.
Huh. I'm going to attack you with all of my dudes. They have Indestructible.
Do you have vigilance?
They have Vigilance as well.
Wow.
Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible.
So Gave's the biggest.
Gave is the biggest.
I will block Gave with Azami.
Azami's a 0/2, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Before damage, I will tap Azami to draw a card.
Okay.
Cool. How much am I taking?
3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Does Gave have Trample?
Yes, from Song of Freyalise.
Oh, does he have Trample as well?
It's fine. I only said it like 3 times.
Yeah, I wasn't listening to you.
Well, that's your downfall, clearly.
And then I am dead.
Cool.
Greg loses his Scourge of Carriages.
And I will
All
be
of
able to
this just to
untap my
get rid of
commanders.
Greg's dragon.
No, this was just to get rid of the fucking Kraken that was keeping these tapped down.
Oh, well, it's
Did
pointless
you realise
dragon
that
anyway.
the law thing now can attack?
That's fine too.
Okay.
It has to deal combat damage to a player to be able to cast it, right?
Yes.
Cool.
What was I drawing into? Because I was drawing into... I had Naffle in hand already.
No, it just has to deal combat damage.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't
Yeah.
have to
Oh,
go
that's-
to a player.
Okay. It's still fine.
I did draw into that which
Played
wasn't enough.
Temple Garden.
But it would have been enough next during my turn.
And pass turn to Connor.
Hope you're not
Everything's
relying
still
on me
fine.
for anything.
No, not at all.
It's Imprisoned in the Moon goes in the bin.
I've got this that gives
Yes.
creatures shroud, and I've got this that sacks creatures, so I'm not too worried.
Oh, good. Golgari Rot Farm, returning a swamp to my hand.
How many fly, Sam?
This one.
That's good.
So what have you got, Greg?
I've just got an angel and living law that's tapped.
With Blatant Thievery under it.
4/4 Angel. Wow, I'm having a good time. I'm going to pass turn.
I'm going to pay a life, draw 2 cards. Is that okay, Sam? Oh.
I have no responses. I've got no cards in hand.
Wait up. I'm just sorting out the screen now.
Pay a life, draw 2 cards.
Connor is that one. I'm just going to switch Dave and Sam's.
Sorry, I did me turning off my video feed.
Yeah, it's just,
Mess it up.
It's okay. I'm back on. So I did that one. Draw 2 cards, right? I did not draw the
sure.
cards. So I better draw the cards. Draw the
That does
cards.
help.
Nice
Okay.
cards.
Okay.
I'll play a Timely Reinforcements.
Mm-hmm.
Connor, you have more life than me. So I'm going to gain 12 life, and I've got fewer creatures than Sam, so I'm going to get 3 1/1 soldiers.
You had, what, 2 creatures at the time of casting
Yeah, I had
that?
2.
I would have had to sack 6 of
Well,
mine. Yeah, it's not
you
worth
can sack
it.
them if you want.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm good.
And 12 life, so 31. Or maybe I... Yeah, right.
I'm going to clear up my board state a little by doing this.
Good.
So I've got 4 saplings with 2+1/+1 counters on them.
All right. On tap, gain 4.
Uh-huh.
All my hard work has been undone.
I agree.
Draw for
I
turn.
believe Greg's on 35 now.
Play a land.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get an angel, sorry.
We still trying to let Greg win.
Let. Come on, guys.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Connor, do you have Death Touch on those 2 guys?
No.
No. There's some kind of funky ability on Otrimi though, right?
Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card with mutate from your graveyard to your hand. My graveyard has no creatures with mutates in it. Otrimi isn't that great, it seems. It's really not surprising on EDH Rec that Zaxara has more decks than Otrimi has.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately.
Gabe's got 4 counters.
I think this
It
is the
does
first
currently have 4
first
counters.
year that most of the face cards are not as good as the secondary cards.
I remember
It's not a
previous.
coincidence because they're trying to push the Ikoria themes that people buy Ikoria packs.
Connor,
Yeah.
swing at you for 7
With what?
with the Living Lore.
Yeah,
I'm
playing
not
3
going
is
to
really
block.
expensive.
You're not going to block?
No.
Take 7? Oh, wait. Do I just... I need to sacrifice it instead? No, you take 7 and then I sacrifice
No, you have to deal the damage, then you get the
Yeah.
choice to sacrifice it.
Yeah. So take 7.
Immediately.
Thievery.
Does Blatant Thievery target, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
do all your creatures have Shroud, Sam?
They have the ability to gain it.
Yeah, whatever you target will be gaining Shroud.
You could take my Arcane Signet. I can't give that Shroud.
Yeah. Wait up. What gives... I don't know.
Caster Frogling says 2. Target creature with a +1/+1 counter on it gains Shroud until end of turn.
Yeah, sure.
So presumably you're casting this, so I'm going to just go ahead.
I can target a land off you.
Yeah, that's true. Of my lands, Temple of the False God or Gateway Plaza are the most valuable, I guess.
At this stage, I don't know. Yeah, Gateway Plaza sounds really good, actually.
Oh, cool. Bye, Gateway Plaza.
I'll take the Gateway Plaza, and Connor, I will take Otrimi.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's...
Oh, what a dick.
Stealing his Nightmare Bishop.
He is a 6/6.
You could have taken Manascape Reflector, Greg. It taps for 2 mana.
I don't need it. What's the... Well, it doesn't really matter what the Shark Tyrant
And
does.
it has activated abilities of all lands on the battlefield, so it also...
Oh, wait,
I can Underworld Connections it.
I have a response.
You're going to give it a +1/+1 counter and give it Shroud.
I'm gonna tap Gateway Plaza to take a counter off Ishai to make a Saproling.
Sure.
Can I tap my Manascape Reflector, pay 1 life and draw a card because of Greg's Underworld Connection?
If it says Underworld Connection gives the land the ability, yes.
It does.
I could have been doing this the whole time. So I'm going to tap that, pay 1 life and draw a card.
I'm going to sack this Saproling to put a counter on Connor's Otrimi.
So it's a 7/7?
And then I'm going to pay 2 mana to give it Shroud until end of turn.
On his side?
Worst blatant thievery ever.
You get my tapped Gateway Plaza.
Sam.
It's your birthday.
I can't believe I could have been tapping Manascape Reflected for paying a life and drawing a card for the last 6 turns.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to tap Underworld Connections and draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Sure.
That seems better than I thought with stuff like that.
Yeah.
I might have to actually start running that. The Reflector.
Well, I might have to take it out of this and put it into Golos because Maze's End. ...
Well, yeah, you can do it with things like Mage's End, things like
Play Sarah Avatar.
Yay.
Cabal Coffers. You could do it with Wasteland. It's another bit of land destruction.
Yeah, then I have to sacrifice it.
Yeah, but it's quite easy to get artifacts back.
Sarah Avatar's a 34/34.
That seems fair.
Yeah, it is a 34/34.
Okay. It's starting to get interesting.
You think?
Go to my end step, get an angel.
Yay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pay 1, remove a counter from Ishai to make this. Pay 1, remove a counter from Ishai to make this. Do I need to do anything else? Probably not. Yeah, I'll untap. How many creatures you got, Greg, that are untapped?
7.
That's a lot. How many of them have flying or reach?
3 have flying.
Ooh. Draw for the turn. Cool. And they're all 4/4s, right?
Yeah, no, the soldiers are 1/1s.
No, the flyers, sorry.
Yeah, the flyers are all 4/4s.
Okay. How do we do this? Okay, let's just do this. Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Swing at Greg with everything.
What's everything?
Everything is 4 free saplings, 2 1/1 saplings, a 2/2 Reyhan, a 2/2 Plax Caster Frogling, a 4/4 Gave Guru of Spores, and a 8/8 Ishai Oju-type Dragon Speaker.
Yeah. It's annoying.
So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 creatures.
Yeah. Anything got trample?
No.
Or death touch?
No.
No.
But I can do lots of manipulation to move counters around and make stuff big enough.
Well, my 34/34 is going to sit in front of your non-flying commander.
Okay, Reyhan.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll put one flyer in front of your other commander.
Makes sense.
My two other flyers. Yeah, one will sit in front of the Frogling, and one will.
Okay.
Gave is a 4/4.
Gave is currently a 4/4.
Yeah, I'm not blocking Gave.
Okay.
3 soldiers, one in front of each of the little saplings.
Okay.
And that's a 4/4 sapling, or what is that?
So that's 4 to 3 free saplings.
Right, yeah, I'll block one of the 3/3 saplings with a soldier, and my other flyer won't block at all.
Okay.
Am I playing Magic yet?
No. That's what you get for playing a pre-con, Connor.
It wasn't the first to die, though.
Hey, Greg, this is Sam when he decides to attack you today.
yeah, basically. So we got 3, 6, 9, 13 coming through. So I have to pay 1.
You don't have to.
I do. I'm going to sack the sapling that you blocked with your soldier that has counters on it.
Yeah. No, the soldier.
Reyhan's ability is going to move its 2 counters onto another type creature I control, which is going to be the Plaxcaster Frogling. And Gave's ability for sacking it is also going to do that. So it goes up to 5. Ishai also survives. Your flyer is not... One of your flyers isn't blocking anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Reyhan is going to die. These 2 are going to kill their thing. These 2 are going to trade. That one's dead. And Gave goes through unpunished. So then how much do I want to pump? So I can pay 2, 1 to remove a counter from Ishai, 1 to sack the sapling it makes to put a counter onto Gave. Do it again, but this time putting a counter onto one of these saplings, and then do it again to put another counter onto another sapling. Cool, and then I think I can go to damage.
Okay.
So we got 3, 6, 9 plus 5 is 14 damage.
Okay, down to 20.
These 2 are 5/5, so they kill your 4/4s. This dies to your 30 whatever.
Yep.
The 2/2s kill the 1/1s.
But you killed one of them.
There is still 1/1 remaining because I didn't get to the damage step with it. And these 4 have survived.
Yep. Very good.
Yay, combat. My card in hand, I suppose I'll cast, is Astral Cornucopia for 1. Yay, Orc Mana Rock. It's just going to sit in amongst this. It's just 1, so it's basically a land. Pass turn. So Greg now.
Oh, guys, I'm going to untap.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Greg has a 1/1, a 4/4, and a 20/20.
Okay.
Marit Lage.
What have you got?
I've got a bunch of tapped creatures and 4 mana, and the ability to make creatures.
Nice. Gonna pay 2, 3.
Oh, and Reyhan's in the Panzer.
4. Cool. I'm gonna play Reconnaissance Mission.
Neat.
Ooh.
You don't want to cycle that.
No. I'm gonna attack Sam with both of my guys. Because I want to draw
Remember
cards.
that time I helped protect your commander?
That was silly.
Yeah. So glad I did that. Your Gnar doesn't have a trample, does it?
No.
I'll pay 1. Remove a counter from Ishai to make a sapling that will block your Gnar.
Cool.
Yay. So you draw a
Otrimi.
card, get back a mutator, and I take 7.
Correct.
Yay.
I don't have any mutators in the graveyard, but I do draw a card.
I hope it was worth it.
It was. I'm going to tap Manascape Reflector, pay a life, and draw a card. What's Greg's biggest annoyance on the battlefield?
Either the enchantment or Sarah or the artifact.
Okay.
So he's got plenty of problems.
I'll pay 2, 3, 4. Going to mutate Sawtusk Demolisher onto Trumpeting Gnar, which makes me a 3/3.
You're a 3/3.
Hey.
And it destroys target non-creature permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 green beast. I'll get rid of the Alhamaret's Archive, I guess.
Oh no. I get a beast. That's not a zombie, but it looks like one. You're a 3/3.
You're a 3/3, Greg.
You're solid.
I will pass the turn.
Mm-hmm. And you've got a beast out, right?
Correct.
And 2 mana.
And 2 cards in hand.
And 14 life.
Mm-hmm.
No white mana.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, your usual tricks have no power, Connor.
It's alright. I've got blue mana.
Go to combat, attack, bang, done.
Vaporize.
You attacking, Greg?
No, I didn't. I haven't
okay.
yet. I'm looking for a life total.
He's gone to 2 life. Oh no.
22. Draw a card. Alright. Tundra. It's a good house, that Sir Avatar guy. Might not attack with him.
You're 22-22.
Just eats people up. I think Connor won't have much choice other than to block it. Neither will Sam, but Sam can lose counters and turn them into insects or whatever.
Buddy.
But you don't have... Oh yeah, I need a flying defender, don't I?
You don't have to. You could just swing out with your flyers.
Yeah. Well, there's an idea. Yeah. Sam, swing at you with a 4/4 angel.
Yeah. Any attacks at Connor?
No, not surprisingly not. Not today.
God, arch enemy at it again.
Mm-hmm.
I made Greg a beast.
Yeah.
I'm a beast.
Oh, Connor played a spell. And Greg, you haven't played any spells yet?
No spells yet.
Then I am just going to take the 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 9.
How many creatures you got?
6, 7, 8, 9. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No.
Yeah. Meh.
Still feels like you're in a good position.
I'm a good draw away from winning or losing.
Flip a coin, eh?
I feel like we are at the point now where, there are cards in this deck that will just win me the game, and there are land draws that will just lose me the game.
Palace Siege, naming Khans.
Uh-huh.
Sun Droplet. I'll put that right into my life total for no apparent reason.
Okay. What did you name with Siege?
Khans. At the
Which
beginning
is
of your
the...
upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Cool. That's problematic.
I will draw with my underworld connections and go to. And pass the turn.
How many creatures you got, Greg?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures.
And how much? So you got nothing in the air?
1. Oh no, I didn't cast that. Yeah, nothing in the air. I'm dead. Oh well. Good.
Oh, okay. Untap. This seems a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's screwed up.
What's the thing off screen?
Where?
Yours. You have a creature off screen on the right.
Sorry, it's just a soldier token.
Oh, okay. Untap. Draw.
But Connor's going to beat you in this smashback if you don't do it.
That's true. And for that reason, you're at 13 commander damage. So let's go to... Oh, no, let's... Ooh. I should reserve that. Nope, yeah. So go to combat. Attack with Ishai at Greg and everything else at Connor.
Settle the rest.
What?
A-fries me. Do it.
Go on, Connor. Do it.
So how much are you attacking Greg for?
I'm attacking Greg for 7 at the moment. But I'm waiting for blocks before I do anything.
And what are you attacking me with?
I'm attacking you with 2 saplings, 3 saplings, a 5/5 Gave, and a 5/5 Plax Caster Frogling.
I will put the beast in front of the frogling.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Any blocks, Greg, on my
avatar will grow
flyer?
wings, and she will block
Interesting.
the commander.
No, I'm going to pay 1, remove a counter from Plax Caster to make a sapling, which I'm then going to pay 1 to sacrifice to put a counter onto Ishai. And Connor, you're at 14, right?
Yes.
Cool, good at damage.
So what's the total unblocked attacking me now?
2, 4, 7, 10, 13, 18.
18. So if I kill Gave, it's only 13.
Yes.
But you can pay mana and move stuff around.
Correct.
You got what? 11 mana left. 10 mana left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, and what's your green-blue thing called again?
Plax Caster Frogling. It gives a creature with a +1/+1 counter on its shroud for 2 mana.
Okey-dokey.
You just slow roll the A for eyes.
No, I'm going to cast
Fog.
Putrefy.
Targeting.
I think it makes
Sarah Avatar.
There's no good options.
No, because he'll either sacrifice it in response or give it Shroud in response.
Yeah. I'm gonna target your thing attacking Greg.
Yay.
You're going to target Ishai?
Yeah.
I will give Ishai Shroud.
In response. No, I'm kidding.
I just do it again.
Yeah. So we can have Shroud.
Double shroud. You gotta be sure.
We die?
We
I
both
hope
die,
so.
I guess.
Yay!
I wanted to cast this next turn.
Yeah, that card's really good.
That would have killed me. I needed the Alhammerets that turn.
I probably would have done better if I kept hold of Gem Razor.
The counterpart's going to win.
Oh, that would have been nice.
This deck never wins in a 4-player game. Oh, no,
Literally, this is the first time it's ever happened. All it took was playing against Greg's worst deck and Connor playing a precon.
Worst deck? Come on.
We got
me playing a really bad Jhoira deck because I don't run any mass land destruction.
I have never come close to doing this, despite having them in the deck.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Yes.
Alright, so let's take out a swamp and put in Ugin's Insight.
GG's, you dirty scrubs.
Good game.
Get wrecked.